Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be learning how to play The Obvious Child by Paul Simon. Thank you to Alec T for the request. So for this song we're going to be capable of the first fret. The chords are relatively straightforward, but it's kind of the rhythms that are tricky. I'm going to do my best at with this guitar arrangement. This is inspired by a live recording of the song that I will put in the description. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So we're just going to go through the song step by step. A useful pattern we're going to learn at the start is this one because it gets used quite a lot. So we're on a G for we're in 4/4 I should say. We're on a G for 3 beats, and then on the 4 we go to a D, and on the and a C and a G. So like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. So if you just practice that and kind of get a feel for it, and we're going to use that pretty much straight away. So it starts off with like some bombs or something, and that's just on the G chord. Bom bom, bom bom, ba ba, etc. Ba ba. And then into the lyrics, I'm accustomed to a smooth ride. I'm on this G, or maybe I'm a dog who's lost its bite. So for that, we're basically on the G for 3 beats, and then maybe I'm a dog on the 4 and. So counting, I'm accustomed to a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, etc. Okay, and then it's we have this another pattern where we spend 2 beats on a G, 2 beats on a D, and then 2 beats on a G, and then on a D. And kind of between those two, we can make up the majority of the verse. So for the second bar, we're just going to spend 2 beats on a G, 2 beats on a D, and then back to a G again. Lyrically, we've got a dog who's lost its bite, so on lost we go to the D, lost its bite, back to the G. So altogether that's, I'm accustomed to a smooth ride, or maybe I'm a dog who's lost its bite. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. And we've got another pattern that basically we're going to be using quite a lot, and that's like it's D, G, C. So we've got a similar thing where we've got an upbeat on 4 and, but this time it's on D, G instead of D, C, and landing on the C on the first beat. So lyrically that's, I'm accustomed to a smooth ride, or maybe I'm a dog who's lost its bite. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. I don't expect to sleep the night. So we've got that we land on the C for 2 beats. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. And then on beats 3, which lands on the more, and 4 we sort of on beats 3 we go to an F, beats 4 we go to a C, and we land on a G for don't expect to sleep through the night. So just putting that together, I'm accustomed to a smooth ride, or maybe I'm a dog who's lost its bite. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. I don't expect to sleep through the night. So for the next bit, we're basically just going to be spending 2 beats on a G, 2 beats on a D, 2 beats on a G, and kind of going back and forth. Occasionally, rather than spending like beats 3 and 4 on a D and then 1 and 2 on a G, you can do 3 on a D, 4 on a C, and then G for 2 again. So like, so lyrically we've got, I don't expect to sleep through the night. Some people say a lie's a lie's a lie, but I say, why deny the obvious child? Why deny the obvious child? So basically we're using our like C for 2, F, C, C for 2, F, C on the like why deny the obvious child line. And again, just for that, I don't expect to sleep through the night. We're spending 2 on a G, 1, 2, D2 on a D, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and back to the G. You can throw in a C on the 4th beat instead of playing D again there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, like that. And I'll just play that whole verse for you now. I'm accustomed to a smooth ride, or maybe I'm a dog who's lost its bite. I don't expect to be treated like a fool no more. I don't expect to sleep through the night. Some people say lies, a lie's a lie, but I say, why deny the obvious child? Deny the obvious child. And that's the whole verse. So the rhythms are a bit tricky. If you just kind of go through it slowly, hopefully you'll be able to figure that out. But fortunately, the rest of the verses are fairly similar. There's a little bit of deviation. I'll just do the other verse that is the same, and I'll do the verse just to kind of reinforce it. I'll play that through it, because it probably just feels like you're memorizing a bunch of chords, which I guess you are, and there are quite a lot to remember, so just kind of repetition helps. So it's the verse that's, I've been waking up at sunrise, I've been following the light. So the verse like, following the light across my room, light across my room. So that's 2 beats on the G, 2 beats on the D, 2 beats on the G. I'll watch the night. So that's a little upbeat to the bar that's on C by using a D, G on 4 and. I watch the night receive the room of my day. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. bar. And then some people say the sky is just a sky, but I say, why deny the obvious, child? Why deny the obvious, child? And so relaxed fits the same, where we're just jumping back and forth between the D for 2 beats, G for 2 beats, and then and again, like on the upbeat to the bar, let's go C, C, F, C. We're just sticking this little D, G on like beats 4 and the previous bar. So I'll just play that again, that verse through. I've been waking up at sunrise, I've been following the light across my room. I watch the night receive the moon in my day. Some people say the sky is just a sky, but I say, why deny the obvious, child? Why deny the obvious, child? I feel it very slightly differently without doing like the 4 and into the bar, but you see it still works, like, because it's not, the guitar is like the main instrument's featured, so you can have some freedom with it. So we're just gonna swing back now to the second verse, which is in Remembering a Road Sign, because it's very slightly different, same patterns apply. So, and in remembering a road sign, I'm remembering a girl when I was young. And that's where the change happens. First bit was the same. In remembering a road sign, I'm remembering a girl, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. A girl when I was. The difference is we have this kind of long, like young, or however the melody goes. And the first bit of that we're saying on a G, and then we go to a C. So, and in remembering a road sign, I'm remembering a girl when I was young. Apologies for the singing. For the I'm remembering a girl line, we basically just do this like D, C, G thing. I am remembering a girl when I was young. Well, I'll do that more slowly. And then remembering a road sign, I'm remembering a girl when I was young. And she said, and then it's the same from there. Struggle with these songs at explaining like whether to do it like beat wise or lyric wise, and any insight would be very much appreciated. But the rest of the verse is the same. And we said, these songs are true, these days are ours, these tears are free. Hey, the cross is in the ballpark, the cross is in the ballpark. Something like that, right? Okay, that's the main meat of the song done. Now, there is a bridge to the song, which is like, had a lot of fun, had a lot of money, bum, 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 bum. And then middle 8 as well, which is like where Sonny sits by his window part. Now, the chord sheet, like the rhythms there are fairly straightforward, and the chord sheet's accurate on those parts. Or the chord sheet I've been using, I've kind of altered a bit during the verses, but for the bridge section, I think it's pretty accurate. So rather than spend ages talking through it, I'll probably just play it and leave the chord sheet, I'll link to it in the description. If you would like a more detailed look at it, then do let me know. It's just I don't want this video to drag on for too long. So for the bridge, there is a bit where it's like, so I had a lot of fun, had a lot of money, and then there's like a brass section, it's like bum 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 bum. I've not been able to recreate that exactly. The chord sheet says like G, G, D, C, which I guess works, so you can do that, I guess. Yeah, so on a G, had a lot of fun, had a lot of money, bum 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 bum, brass section. Had a little son, we thought we'd call him Sonny, brass section again. Sonny gets married and moves away. Sonny has a baby, bills to pay. Sonny gets sunnier day by day by day by day by day. Bom 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 bom. So basically it's all on a G, and then when you mention Sonny, you spend a beat on a C, beat on a D, 2 on a G, and you just repeat that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then the middle 8 is a little bit more complicated. It says, Sonny sits by his window and thinks to himself. Okay, so for the middle 8 section, I will go through it because I did it slightly differently to the chord sheet. Something like this. Sonny sits by the window and thinks to himself, how it's strange that some rooms are like cages. So that's beat on the G, beat on the D, 2 on the C, beat on the G, beat on the D, 2 on the C. It's the same rhythm as in the bridge, but with the chord shuffled around. And then the next 2 lines are the same. Sonny's yearbook from high school is down from the shelf, and he idly thumbs through the pages. And then it changes. Some have died, whatever the note is. Some have died on the A minor, some have fled from themselves on the G. And then we've got like another fast progression of chords. These I am just taking from the chord sheet, so feel free just to look at that. For the rest of the middle eight, I think the chord sheet's pretty accurate. Yeah, so basically it's the rhythms that are tricky. Hopefully this video has helped. Yeah, any advice on how to teach these kind of things with finger picking? I think I'm better at explaining it. With this, like, I'm not great. I'd like to work on that, so if you have any advice, yeah, it'd be appreciated. Yeah, so hopefully this was useful, Alec T, and everyone else who's watching, and as always, have a great day.